It is less of a problem to be poor than to bear dishonest. The weakness of the enemy makes our strength. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. Walk lightly in the spring, Mother Earth is pregnant. One doesn't discover new lands without consenting to lose sight, for a very long time, of the shore. They are not dead who live in the hearts they leave behind. There is nothing as eloquent as a rattlesnake's tail. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past. Wisdom is of the future. There are two wolves fighting inside all of us. The first one's evil. The second one is good. Which wolf will win? The one you feed. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. Life is a daring adventure, or it is nothing at all. When you were born, you creed in the world. Rejoice. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. Out of difficulties grow miracles. It is no longer good enough to cry peace. We must act peace, live peace, and live in peace. There is no death, only a change of worlds. Only when the last tree has been cut down, the last fish being caught, and the last stream poisoned, all we realized we cannot eat money. Do not judge your neighbor until you walk 2 moons in his moccasins. Use your fear. It can take you to the place where you store your courage. It is better to have less hunger in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Ask questions from your heart, and you will be answered from the heart. Not every sweet root gives birth to sweet grass. Our pleasures are shallow. Our sorrows are deep. It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. A wise man can play the part of a clown, but a clown can't play the part of a wise man. Russia is a tough, cold place, so Russians grab at happiness with both hands. There's also a hint of suffering involved, she adds, the idea that you will suffer for your pleasure. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Success isn't determined by how many times you win, but by how you play the week after you lose. Poverty is a noose that strangles humility and breeds disrespect for God and man. I feel like if it's not scaring you, you're doing it wrong. If you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. Beware of the man who does not talk and the dog that does not bark. When a man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. If you have a dream, you can spend a lifetime studying, planning, and getting ready for it. What you should be doing is getting started. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Remember that your children are not your own, but lent to you by the Creator. Wisdom comes only when you stop looking for it and starts living the life the Creator intended for you. If a woman has small breast, then her vagina is also small, but it does not mean that she is less sensual than other women. Expecting the world to treat you fairly because you are a good person is a little like expecting the bull not to attack you because you are a vegetarian. Listen, or your tongue will make you deaf. Ignore your mistakes. The number one thing to worry about is, am I doing what I'm good at? Nothing will work unless you do.